So Bell moves up to the front row with Hamlin dispatched to the rear. Toyota pace car is in, ready to go racing. Round 3 of the NASCAR Cup Series for 2021 green flag. Kurt Busch to the inside for third. Harvick draws a bead on leader Joey Logano.
Already 3 wide down, halfway down that back straightaway. Continues here off of turn 4.
4 wide in the back.
And the reason we love this racetrack, as a race car driver, you're looking for that. You see some of these teams backmired in traffic. This place has options. You can go, I watched them right there off the bat in turn 1, 3 wide. You're seeing huge momentum when you come off those outside lanes.
And here's the lead change between Penske teammates Keselowski and Logano. Remember them 2 weeks ago on the last lap of the Daytona 500. Team owner Roger Penske was asked this week, do you sit down with these two? And he responded in a very Penske-like way, saying, no, before Talladega we're going to sit down with all of our drivers and talk about what do we do in this situation, what's best for the team, what's best for the individuals. We'll see how it's handled.
Mike, I think a little internal rivalry is not a bad thing. You know, these guys are competitors, and if you're running good like these two are right now, you want them to push one another. You just don't want them wrecking one another. So there's a fine line.
It's a very good point.
Good point. Green flag.
Still there, still inside bumper, still inside bumper. You're half ahead of your help, barely hanging at your bumper. 2 lanes down, he's being shoved. Still there, the 1. 2 ahead of both your helpers. 2 ahead, yours is going to get there quicker. 2 ahead, still inside. Still inside, 1 back, both lanes behind. 1 back to both. Still inside, 3/4 to both lanes. Still there, door. Still inside quarter, still there. Joey's trying to get inside of him, still there, middle lane. Joey's going to be inside on the bottom.
That's Coleman
Bumper,
Presley, Brad Keselowski's spotter, as Keselowski leads. And one car, I think it was Truex, was backing up straight through the middle of the field there in turn 4.
So important when you're going into 3 and 4.
Well, he is one of the 2 quickest cars on the racetrack right now. Another is Chris Buescher. He is looking for his first top 10 finish at Miami. And Buescher in second. Regan.
Well, such a strong run for Chris Buescher so far today. Crew Chief Luke Lambert said this team had to make some very difficult offseason decisions and some conversations that were tough to have. They had so many areas that they needed to work on. It was tough to prioritize. Whatever they picked, they prioritized right, because this car looks good right now, Mike.
Let me tell you who is not moving forward, and that is Denny Hamlin. Slated to start on the pole. Had to start, was moved to the rear by NASCAR inspectors, and he's in 20th spot right now, right about where he restarted.
He's a competitor. You want to lead every lap. You want to win the race. You want to be the guy.
Wow! Right now, the only one heating up the tires is Brad Keselowski as he slid that right rear through turns 3 and 4.
Look at the run Buescher got on him because of that.
Oh, he lost all his momentum. He was slideways off turn 4.
And right now, at this point in the race, I do see guys being a little more conservative and not running right up against the fence. Here comes Buescher to the inside of Keselowski. You're almost going to have to make a slide job, sort of side draft down the back straightaway, carry that momentum in the corner, and then slide up in front of Keselowski.
Get up, get up, get up.
No,
not going to happen.
Chris Buescher trying to lead.
Oh, get up. Oh,
For the first time at Homestead, and he does.
Big push.
You saw Keselowski jumping the throttle, and the back end stepped out on a little bit.
I was saying it's such a, you know, when you're coming off that corner, Mike, you're just waiting. The best thing you could ever hear is that spotter finally say, clear, all clear, move up.
And Jeff and Clint, I talked to several crew chiefs this week, and they told me the biggest challenge is keeping that splitter height right when the loads change so much and the pace slows down.
So watch here as Martin Truex makes this pass for 8th place.
You can see, tried to make the pass in the bottom, turns 1 and 2. The momentum comes off the top in the 47. Now the 47 opens up the door. The 19 of Truex goes right on by on the outside.
We are under caution. James Davison's day goes up in smoke.
Put it out.
And flames, yeah, put it out.
Maybe get out. He's on fire, boys. Saw Brad Keselowski hook that bottom like I was talking about. As soon as he did, the way he took the lead.
How about the heads-up driving by Mark Truex Jr. to put that block on Kurt Busch, as Kurt Busch was going to go to the outside, take him 3 wide.
Well, I thought Martin was going to do exactly what I said he was going to do, and he didn't take it. And then next thing you know, he's looking in the mirror, blocking.
We saw the 48 of Alex Bowman right there smoking. He's got a slight tire rub. He went 3 wide down the back straightaway to get to 3rd.
Matt DiBenedetto on the bottom, past Stenhouse with the 21. And here comes Kyle Busch, taking it 3 wide on the bottom. Crossover move, McDowell.
You watch those cars hook that line. That's what I was talking about. Very hard to do in 3 and 4. If you can get that thing hooking on the bottom, it's almost like sliding onto a rail. And that thing really, really hooks the bottom, and you can carry a lot of speed. If you miss, which you can see him doing right here on a few cars, it's a costly mistake.
I love how good Chris Buescher's race car is and how he searched for that air to get to the front bumper.
So does he.
3rd place, Bowman, Truex, and Byron. Let's go back to our aerial coverage and show you where we think Alex Bowman got that tire rub.
So this is down the back straightaway. Oh, you see William Byron almost try to make it 4 wide. I don't know if there was contact there, but we think there may have been a tiny bit of contact to the right rear of the 48. You know, with this 550 package and the horsepower and that big spoiler, you know, you get such a huge run. I think William Byron's like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? Well, you know, you got to think twice about going 4 wide there.
All right, let's see who gets the stage points. This is the lap. Chris Buescher for Roush Fenway Racing. His Ford comes off turn 4, and he will win stage 1 from Brad Keselowski, with Truex 3rd, Byron 4th, Bowman 5th, Kyle Larson and Joey Logano.
Love it.
Restart. Here they come to the Geico restart zone.
Go. Still outside, only 1 back 22. Outside back 22. Just 2 wide here. Still out there, William, trying to put you 3. You're good, just 2 wide. Still outside. Clear up behind the 2. Clear up behind the 2. They're 3 wide behind you. And big run. Hold the lane. Hold the lane. Hold your lane. Your middle 3. Middle 3. Clear low. Clear low. Out there tight. Leave a lane out there. Still out there. 9 still at your quarter.
I saw 4 groups of 3 wide off turn 4.
And where you don't want to be is that meat in a sandwich. You do not want to be the middle. You heard him saying on that block, make sure you get up tight on your door like that. You get loose, 1 wiggle, and you're in big trouble.
Was that smoke from Keselowski as he came off the corner? Maybe a little tire rub on low pressure?
These restarts are pretty crazy, and you can just see how these guys are going for it.
I think what you're seeing there is the movement in the rear ends. It's just on the low air pressure, it gets into the quarter panel.
That sidewalk could be flexing a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to compare a Kyle Larson stop. He was 4th when he came in, compared to Kurt Busch, who was 5th before his stop.
Guys, it was not that Kyle Larson's crew had a bad stop. Y'all documented when he had to almost stop to keep from hitting Eric Jones. That just threw the whole pit stop off.
Oh boy, we almost saw disaster right there. Chase Elliott did a big slide right up in front of Brad Keselowski. Whew, that was a heck of a save. So you see the 9 of Chase Elliott trying to go 3 wide. He's got to now slide up.
Whoa.
And the back just came around. Boy, Brad Keselowski did him a huge favor.
And Ryan Newman grabs a couple of spots there to 7th. He was the first to make a green flag pit stop.
Exactly. I expect, I mean, that car is good. Don't get me wrong. They tried to do this, get some track position, but I do think it's going to start to kind of work against him here as we see the 5 and the 11 with fresher tires coming by.
Yeah, he started that green flag pit cycle. He pitted at lap 117. So, yeah, to the guys that pitted 4 or 5 laps after him, it's going to start to show up now.
Well, Newman was 11th before pit stops, and here he is racing for 7th. So that strategy has worked to this point.
And line. Looking inside. Yellow.
And the caution's out for Corey LaJoie. Big plume of smoke as he went off into turn number 3. He gets it down to the track apron pretty quickly. And we'll bring it to pit road.
Jeff, I sure hope Crank It Up doesn't end up being the best segment for the fans. It's not going to look good for our job security. We can't let that thing take over, all right?
Oh, hey, man, I love hearing all those sounds.
It's way cool. I love the radio chatter. That's my favorite part about it, especially when we're coming down to the end of this stage like that. You hear them spotters. You hear the crew chiefs a couple times saying, you know, the importance of getting those stage points.
Green flag.
Rolling them pretty fast right there, Jeff.
I like that idea, rolling fast, just less wheel spin.
I do too. At the end of the day, you have the you have the push, you have the upper hand, being the leader, taking it.
Harvick charging up to 6th. Uh-oh.
That's just some of that South Beach sand they put down. It's all good.
Busher in the middle.
How about Denny Hamlin coming up in front of his teammate? Here comes the 24, William Byron to the inside.
Green and white checkers. Byron. Who picked William Byron? Well, who said they were going to come out of the second row and win this stage?
I didn't win. I didn't win my money there, boys.
Where Ryan Blaney has made contact with Eric Almirola and quite a bit of damage to both cars.
Yeah, here's Eric Almirola trying to sort of do a bit of a slide job there, Clint, on the 12 car of Ryan Blaney. He comes up, but Ryan has too big of a run, and the 10 just can't stop the momentum. Comes up, gets in the left front of the 12 of Blaney, turns him into the wall. Big damage to both of these race cars.
One fast. Gotta take it down. One fast. Right on you.
I just really think Almirola just thought maybe he was going to cut him a break or something, but
yeah,
the spot just wasn't there.
Yeah, no, clearly he was up to his wheel.
Now the caution did not come out immediately for the crash. It came out a lap and a half later for debris from that contact. Here's pit road. Regan. Three wide off 2.
Kurt Busch, I got a little nervous. Him and Cole Custer almost made contact.
Byron dives to the bottom on Harvick, and here comes Keselowski around the outside.
And the 5 of Larson just can't complete this pass on Martin Truex Jr.
Was William Byron to the bottom right there.
Man, he made up a lot of spots. That car's so good on the short runs.
Two to go. Byron with a 4-second lead.
His crew chief saying, stay away from that wall.
Stay away from everything.
Everything.
He couldn't have been further away from it right there.
Save me a bunch of fuel.
Tyler Reddick for 2nd.
Slide job, engage.
Nope. Yeah, he made it happen.
White flag, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Did you pick the 24?
I may have.
Chip shot.
'23-year-old William Byron from Charlotte, North Carolina, came up through Legends cars. the East Series, the Truck Series, Xfinity. Checkered flag, William Byron wins in Homestead, gets his second career win in his 111th start, and his team owner, Rick Hendrick, gets his 264th career win, 4 wins away from tying Petty Enterprises for the most ever.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.